it's Silvia here, your mentor and artist. I do work with self-mastery and I do support you to live in power in through authenticity. So today I'm going to show you something special. We are going to play with art and in particular with an oracle that comes from consciousness. We do know that art reveals what is hidden within ourselves, and it brings up to our attention something that we cannot see with human eye. Therefore, today I'm going to show you something special that you can do too as well. You can use it as a daily practice in the morning for your morning ritual, and anytime you feel like connecting with your higher self, with source within you, and maybe when you have a question that is burning within you. Art has this power to show what is unseen. And so we use it because art truly speaks the language of consciousness. And it's a language made of lines, colors, shapes, frequencies, and it doesn't speak this human language that we are actually using right now. So what I'm going to do, I got a Canva here. This is a Canva that I do use to download my brushes when I do paint, and I'm going to use it as a surface just for purpose of showing you what I'm going to do. So I get a very simple piece of paper, super simple, blank paper. I get some sellotape and I'm going to place this one here so that you can see what I'm going to do. Then I got some markers here with me, some colored one, and a black, a white, and a red, which are the colors that I use more often. So let's start with the black and the red. Just for this purpose, I'm going to follow some of the lines which I can see from the surface of this canvas. This is a practice that goes completely in a natural way, in a very intuitive way, so you do not have to think about it. The less you think about what you are doing, the better. Because what we want is to leave rationality outside and tune very deep into source, which is consciousness, which has all the answers. As I see here, there's a circle, so I keep it. Then I see another circle here. Okay, so I keep it. There's another one here. And maybe something here. I go very, very intuitively. I don't mind about drawing something that has a meaning. It doesn't have to have a meaning right now. It will have later on. For now, we keep on going and simply drawing lines as we are called to. I love also to use my non-dominant hand, so I'm right-handed, therefore I'm going to use my left hand now. And I love to do it with my eyes closed as well, so I use my hand as an eye. And I start. Let's do something like this. You see? As I go, I just move on the paper, my eyes closed, my non-dominant hand, and I just freely go. Okay. That's it. Now you can come closer and have a look. You see? Okay. At this point, I'm going to stare at my drawing. Maybe I want to turn it as well, so I can take this one off for a moment. Then I'm going to turn it, and maybe I can start seeing something else, something different. And here I start seeing something. I can see a character here. This is the face. This is the body. And maybe another character here. So I'm going to place it here now. Fix it again. Just like this. And then I start completing the drawing according to the lines that I see. So let me take another marker, come closer. This is the face for me. This is the ear, and this looks like the body. So I keep on following this here. I can add some lines as well. And this is the air. And I can start painting as well, or coloring, to fill the spaces which I have. Can you start recognizing the face here? This is one eye, and maybe here I'm going to draw another one. So through this process, I do not ask questions. I do not ask myself, does this have a meaning? Does this look beautiful? Do I like it? I simply go with the flow, and I let myself to be swept away by the creative process. Always following the lines that are a kind of structure for me, that are giving me a route to follow. Okay, now I get a gel pen, which is much easier to use, and I also love to change the thickness of the pen or of the marker which I'm using. And I use the pen in this occasion just because I can draw details with more ease. So this is the eye. This is the first eye we have said. Here it is. You can do just like this. And another one here. I'm always following the lines and then adding some more when I feel like. So another one here. So look, she's looking at something. She is smiling. Come closer. Here we go. Okay. Then I want to add a little bit of makeup. Maybe, wait, let's go with some green. Okay. Then cheeks, red cheeks. Let's do it with this. I love red cheeks. I want to stare at it a little bit more and see where else I can catch from the staring at it. Another thing, this is a process that goes pretty quickly in a certain way, as we do not think about it, and at the same time we give ourselves permission, to take a pause, to relax into it, to let go all the attachments, all the rational attachments, and to truly dive deep into the creative flow. I do trust the spaces which are in between lines, and I do color them as I feel called to do it. Then this is a kind of simulation. You can, of course, use other kinds of materials. For example, you can use pencils, you can use pens, you can use acrylic colors, you can use watercolors, wherever you prefer. You can simply mix the colors together to have a very unique effect. Good, pretty happy with it. Then I'm going to stare at it for another little while and simply check what else wants to be seen by me. Some more lines. So to me, it feels like she's staring at something. She's looking at something that gives her pleasure in a way or another because she's smiling, she's pretty happy. Now, when I feel that I have completed this phase, when I feel that I do not have any other thing to add, I may want to start a dialogue with her and ask her, what are you here for? What are you bringing to me? And with my pen, I can simply write the message. So I want to keep on coloring it for another little while. Good. What do you think? Do you like it? I'm actually working with creativity to bring out, to bring up, to let my inner world to emerge and show me what I need to see today, what I need to witness today about myself, and in this case, to share it with you. So this is a practice that you can totally go through by your own. In the morning, as I said, as your morning ritual, or whenever during the day you maybe have a burning question that you want to answer, or maybe you feel like withdrawing a little bit and dive deep within yourself. This is also something that I do offer as one of my services with my art mentoring. We go deep together into a topic, a subject that is of your own interest, to find out more, to find your unique answers to the matter. In fact, you do hold all the answers to any question that you may have in your own life, in your own existence. So questions and answers are within you. And indeed, the more you dwell in self-mastery, the more you trust yourself, and the more you want to go within. You do not want to ask outside of you. You go within yourself, knowing that the source lives there, and there is where you can find all the answers. There's a question here, where are you from? I am from consciousness, as you do. I am a three-dimensional living, vibrant form of consciousness, here to show you something, here to connect with you and to awaken you to the power which you have. I leave you a few moments, you stare at it, and write here in the chat what you sense, what you get from it. Is there any particular message, any particular feeling or image, or word maybe that comes to you? I always follow the structure. Here I can see that is guiding me. So I follow it. May want to add some more pink here. And some green here to recall the makeup on her eyes. We are going through an intuitive art process, which is going to reveal an oracle for us, what we call oracle. Therefore, it's a window on inside of us into our consciousness, which has a message for us. An oracle is primarily a message, simply a message that comes from within us. And it is something that is revealed through art in this way. We go through this process in a very intuitive way, very free from rationality. We let ourselves go. We go with the stream of creativity. And something is going to appear. So this is what has appeared for me. I feel like writing here the message. So I'm asking to her, what are you here for? What are you bringing to me? What's your message? What do I need to witness that is beneficial for myself and for all those who are here with me? Anytime. There's no space, there's no time in consciousness. All is here now. So whenever you're going to catch this, that is perfect for you. So write in the chat, what is she's looking at and which is her message. What I get from this drawing, it's about the sight. It's about looking at something, and wherever we look at in our reality, that is an image reflected of us. It's a reflection of us. The message is about recognizing that wherever we can witness in our own reality, that is a version of us, basically. Simply, made available to us so that we can witness it, we can recognize it, and we can look at ourselves in the mirror and understand that that particular thing, that particular element is us, and that we need to look at it, we need to stare at it, we need to be aware of it right here, right now. Then, with the power of our own consciousness and of our own free will, we can make a decision, decide, make a choice, decide what we desire to experience next. I am the source, and I am all that exists in my own reality. So the message is, wherever I witness, that is me. And then here, I feel like adding something else, something more that regards beauty. This is something that comes naturally with me, so it may be different for you when you do play with your own oracle, and that is, I am beauty. Come closer, have a look. Before to complete the work, there is one more detail that I want to add. When I sense that I have completed my creative work, the last piece is to sign it. I sign it, so it's a kind of vow that I make with it. It's a vow of truth, because it has shown me the truth which dwells within myself and that I needed to witness right here, right now. Okay, This is it. Work completed. There is something else that you can add. You can simply turn it. Maybe you want to add another little piece of paper here on the back. In this case, mine has some lines, so I may decide to add another little piece of paper here, or I use it for my journal, for example. I do have a self-mastery journal that is a very powerful tool. All we have when we do jewel in self-mastery. We do use a journal, a paper one, where we do write with pen, with hands and paper. Use a journal. I may want to open it. I open it like this. I have folded my my drawing, my oracle in half, so I can glue it here in the middle of my page. You can decide to put it this way, maybe this way, or a little bit this way, as I do prefer. I may decide I want to cut the edges with maybe some waves, wherever. You are totally free to use your own creativity. You can glue it here on your self-mastery journal, and then you can start a deeper dialogue with it. You can go further on the topic that emerged through it. So the topic is basically witnessing three-dimensional reality around us and be aware that everything is a mirror of ourselves. So you can explore further this topic with your writing. And simply, again, let go your rational part, your rationality, and dive deep into this flow. Wherever comes to you, wherever word comes to you, just write it down. It doesn't need to have a meaning. It doesn't need to have a specific rational meaning that you can understand. Just let go the attachment and write wherever comes. Sense the connection with the character that you have in front of you, any kind of character, any kind of image that emerged through your own practice, and start writing. You will see that this practice will reveal something even deeper to you. And the more you do it, the more you practice, the more you go in depth, and the more you become, very, how can I say, safe and secure in going through this process. You are confident. The more you practice, the more confident you are, and the more you trust yourself, because what comes is your own authentic, unique, one-of-a-kind truth. And no one else can give you the answers that you do need but yourself. Isn't this just magical and powerful at the same time? This is the magic and the power which dwell within us. It is always available to us. We are power itself. We are source itself. And we are experiencing human life through our own body. So everything is us. Remember this. When you want to go deeper, you can book a session with me of mentoring. My creative and self-mastery membership will be open as well, so you can connect to me through my website. You can also place a custom order, a creative custom order, when you have any idea that you desire to make concrete. Be creative, stay creative, and you will find how these practices also support you through your daily life. It will be much, much easier for you to find solutions because you are used, to connect to yourself and find your answers within. And more than used, you are always connected with Source. The more you practice, the more you stay connected. And this is the secret, after all, to never lose connection with source, because you are always source. Source is always living with you all the time. Be happy in your unique, one-of-a-kind self-expression. You are here for this, to enlighten the world with your own unique essence. You have an essence that is unique just for your body, your physical form. Your story is unique, and your presence is valuable for the world. And first and foremost, is valuable for yourself, because you are source. When you do recognize yourself as source, how does your life change? I give you these things, these hints to ponder about. May your day be beautiful and powerful. And when you have any requests, you can also write me, so I will be very glad to customize some content on them. Bye for now, and I'll see you very soon.